On the road, looking for a win against an Eastern Conference rival, the Miami Heat are ready to get this thing started. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. Thunder making a quick stop here in front of their home crowd of Oklahoma City, just one game before heading back out on the road.
And they can put themselves into a great position in the season series by winning tonight. They've won the first one, 2 to go after this, so they'd be assured of at least a split.
Well, and when you've already gotten that first win, it makes you feel like you're on the attack going into the second meeting.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Now Richardson, after Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go. And a wide-open look for Irving. Over in the corner, Jaquez. Here's Caruso. Miami grabs the miss.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Here's Irving. Shot clock at 6. And the wide open shot from Reed. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
You don't want to leave Reed any space out there. He's an efficient three-point shooter.
West. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Misses in close.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Here's West. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And Reed throws it down.
Well, that's what Reed brings to the table. He's got an impressive combination of strength and mobility.
West outside. To the paint. Trying to end the drought. And it's Dort getting it to go.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes. But also, we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there.
Now here's Caruso. Krills the three-pointer.
Well, when he's able to find a shot he likes, Caruso can be pretty effective from range.
Irving looking over the floor. There's the drive, and that one is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
West outside over Richardson. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Such a gutsy competitor. Dort crashing the boards and looking unafraid to get physical.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mark Daigneault. David, what did he say?
Now, I asked Coach what the game plan was when it comes to defending Jimmy Butler. And he said to me, we have to make sure we match his energy level. Jimmy is one of those guys that goes all out every second. We want our guys to do the same on D. It won't be easy, but they think they found a way to contain him. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And here is Holmgren. Hasn't made one yet. Dort misses. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Miami leading by 3. Richardson outside. Driving inside. A slam dunk by Richardson.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there. From the arc. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
They set the pick. Pass to Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat out front, leading by 3. And back in a moment as the... And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks. How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. For 3, Holmgren sinks the three-pointer. Holmgren's got the lead up to 2 now for Oklahoma City.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And they pick up 2. As a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
Holmgren in the post. He's got 7, just 4 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he drops it in from the low post.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. People in the know how good of a defender he is.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. Coach Ardette said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. This league, Stan, and you've watched it and coached it for years, has the best players in the entire world. And some guys, though, can kind of be overlooked, like Terry Rozier, for instance.
Yeah, look, here's a guy who's averaged 28 points a game. He can create offense for other people. He plays hard, was an outstanding defender early in his career. He's an important piece for any team he's on.
And what speed, and Stan, what athleticism.
Yeah, no question about it. This guy's somebody who shouldn't be under the radar.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Thunder with the lead. Williams with a clean look. Off target with his three. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. Jaquez with the ball. And taken away by Wallace. On the wing, Williams. For the three. And he's good on the three ball. And the Thunder lead by 5. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
Here's Williams, and it's Miami with the rebound. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. The Thunder leading by 3. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Miami making a change here.
Quentin Grimes.
1:02 left to play here in the half. Here's Williams. No good with the layup.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Reed gets the bucket. Now just a 1-point Thunder lead.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Fires the 3. Reed with the rebound. Left side, Irving. And he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 10 points.
A defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Joe in the corner. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Reith. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat lead by 1. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The Heat with the lead. And it's time for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Jimmy Butler. Dave, what's the update?
Guys, I was able to speak with the head athletic trainer for the Heat about his status. He took some time to examine him, and unfortunately, it looks like that it is a broken wrist. And, of course, that would be a brutal loss for this team if he misses any time, as they're getting ready for the end of the season.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
Pass to Dort. Now, here's Holmgren. He's got 7. It's deflected. Holmgren with the steal. West. Picked off in midair. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Heat shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reid after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
West, that's good.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. It's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Highsmith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All the officials are all over that.
Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. It's so easy, Coach, to highlight the athleticism, but there's certainly a mental aspect to the game as well. And I know you value that as a coach.
You can never, Kevin, overestimate how important intelligence is. I was in the NBA, or have been around the NBA for 30 years, and I have never seen one really good player who wasn't really smart.
To the inside. In transition, here comes Miami. And the dunk by Mourning.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Here's Joe. The Thunder with another miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Jovic. And the 3 off target. Thunder trailing by 6. It's Joe on the wing. Scoreless thus far. Wallace's shot is good.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pass to Jovic. Here's Mourning. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. .129 left to play in the 3rd. Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Reed with a tie. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Now, here is Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
And, Kevin, that's a little taste of what can happen when the big guy takes it up strong.
Well, I guess he does have it in him then to get up off the ground when he needs to and rock it to the rim.
Well, we don't see him throw it down too often, but he's clearly got the size and ability to get up there.
Pass to Reed. No good on the triple. Miami leading by 5. Here's Heisman. Here's Mourning. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Pass to Jovic. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
9 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Mourning. Misses the baby hook. And so it's Miami heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is.
41.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
During that break, Erik Spoelstra had some words for his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort. We'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Al Richardson. Pass to Reed. Now Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Shot clock at 3. Reed misses. Thunder trailing by 5. And it's West in the corner. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Richardson. And it's the Heat with the ball. Outside Irving. And Reed has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here is Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
That gives them the lead. And the Thunder lead by 1.
Incredible range from Gilgeous-Alexander, making a tough shot look easy.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First 2 fouls. In for the Heat.
Here's Irving. Here he goes. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And guys, making it look effortless right now. Irving doing whatever he wants on offense.
Here's Holmgren. Goes back up. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Holmgren's got 7 points here in this quarter. Here's Miami now. Outside Irving. And Reed has it in the corner. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, been an important part of why they're leading.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City. Here's Jaquez. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And here is Irving. It's stolen by West. Outside, George. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Picked him clean. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Back to Reed. Pass to Rozier. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A great sign of how confident Rozier is. He wants to be the leader, and you need your leader to come through with buckets like that.
Back to Holmgren. Rebound by the Heat.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged there.
There's Rozier. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's nice to see Rozier being the aggressor, dictating the action, putting the defender on defense.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. First one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line. It's a 4-point ballgame.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And it's Irving with the ball for Miami. There's the pick. Right wing. Here's Reed. Off target from outside.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
Here's Caruso. Laces one from 3.
Well, he's no stranger to big moments, and that's why they gave Caruso the ball there.
Hit by Reed. For the win. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and a fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having...
But it rise up at the set of me. Catch me early